Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video with me, the Omega Enthusiast. On this episode, it will be a review on the smallest Omega Constellation model in the market that comes with the pi pen dial. The case model is 168.025. Let us get started. Case model 168.025 was first introduced in 1967 and continued in the Omega catalog until 1970. The example that I have here for this video dates to 1969. This watch was sold with a leather strap or with a metal bracelet. Aside from a false stainless steel or gold cap over steel case, this model was also produced in solid 18K white gold, pink, and yellow gold. It was known as in Uni-shell Constellation watch, which I will explain later in this video. Since this model has very short case lugs, this Constellation is considered to be the smallest Constellation watch that comes with the pi pen dial. The case diameter is 34mm excluding the crown by 38.6mm from lug tip to lug tip. Case thickness measures 7.6mm, not including the crystal, and 10.8mm if I include the current crystal. The crown diameter is 4mm by 2.7mm thick. Strap width is 18mm. There are a few important things to point out when it comes to this case model. The very first thing is about the dial. A year earlier in 1966, Omega introduced a similar model under the case model 168.015, which only comes with a regular dome dial. And in 1967, Omega introduced the pi pen dial version, which is under this case model 168.025. Therefore, whenever you come across a 168.025 with a regular dome dial, you will know that it has been swapped with a 168.015 dial. Everything between the 168.015 and 168.025 are the same, including their movement caliber, which is why it is very easy to swap movement and dial around between the two case model. The dial on a 168.025 will exist with and without luminous. There are many dials variation, which some are described as exotic. Here are a few examples of the various dials that this watch may come with. The next thing I would like to point out are the set of hands. Since this case model only comes with pi pen type dial, the set of hands will be dolphin type. If the hour indexes have black paint or black onyx, then the set of hands will have a black stripe in the center. And if the hour indexes have luminous, then the set of hands will have luminous. The minute and second hand should never go beyond the minute track, or that means they have been replaced. The surface of the second hand should always be flat. If there's a bushing sticking out, that is an indication that the second hand is not original. Before I continue, please do not forget to hit on that thumbs up button below to support this channel. You can also become a Patreon to support this channel and get access to my VIP support. Now let me explain to you what a Uni-shell case is. If you guys are familiar with the Don Draper Omega Seamaster DeVille watch, that case is also a Uni-shell case. Uni-shell case means the watch does not have a removable case back. The case back is completely sealed to protect sweat or any moisture from entering the case back. That means a Uni-shell case will also require a special type of crystal and stem. Looking at the case back of this watch, just below the observatory logo, you will see some engraving, which includes the case model number and the special tool number to use in order to remove the crystal on this watch. This is how the tool looks like, and make sure the number matches to the case back. Before you use this tool, you will need to pop the bezel out of the case. If you examine the crystal, it has a special cut around it, which allows this tool to grab hold against. Only the original crystal will come with this special cut, which I will show you in a short moment. And the crystal will also come with a crystal ring that is quite unique with a special step. This metal ring is there to provide a tight fit and protect moisture from entering the watch. The step on the crystal ring is there so that when you press the crystal onto the case, the ring will press against the dial just enough to stabilize it. With the improper ring, the date function may not work as well. So here's what I mean by that special cut on the crystal. This cut goes around the crystal. So here you can see the cut is right there, and it goes around so that when you use that special tool, it can properly grab hold against this crystal and squeeze it and pop it out. The incorrect crystal, which is the one on the right side, does not have this special cut. Here I will show you how to remove this crystal. First of all, you have to look for that groove on the bezel and use a knife to pop it out. Once you have popped out the bezel, that special cut on the crystal will become visible. That way, you can use the crystal lift, that special crystal lift tool, to squeeze and pop out the crystal. Once you have removed the crystal, you will need another tool or tweezer in order to remove the crown. A Uni-shell case will take a special set of stem known as the split stem. You have the male end which goes into the movement, and then you have the female end attached to the crown. The reason this model takes a split stem is because the movement cannot be removed from the behind of the case due to the sealed case back. After the stems are split, the crown will just come right out with the female stem. You can now tilt the case sideways and the dial along with the movement will just flip right out. A lot of dealers in the watch industry will not be able to provide you with the movement information when it comes to a Uni-shell watch due to the difficulty to get inside the watch. A lot of so-called watchmaker will not have the tool to work on such a watch as well. They will end up cracking or damaging the crystal. And when you replace the crystal with a generic one, the watch may not function properly anymore and definitely will not sit properly into the case. You will also notice that there's a special plastic piece inside the watch to help stable the movement. This piece is normally missing. The automatic movement that this watch takes is in Omega caliber 564 with 24 jewels. On the automatic bridge, it should say adjusted in 5 position and temperature. Caliber 564 will have quick set date function as well. To learn more about how to safely use the quick set function, please click on the link above to watch a video on that. I highly recommend that you watch this video since I have seen a lot of people damaging the quick set function. On the movement, you will also see 2 case clamps and case clamp screws. Once you have installed everything, just make sure that you have aligned the male and female stem properly before applying pressure to press and connect them back. Before you wear this watch for the first time, give the watch a boost start by shaking it or hand wind it a few times. As long as you wear the watch daily, you will not need to hand wind it anymore as this is an automatic watch. Always use the quick set feature first to set the date to 1 day behind before setting the time. This way you will not need to worry about AM or PM when you begin to set the time and set to the correct date. That's the end of this video. I hope you have learned a ton as always when watching my video. Each video takes up a lot of my time to produce, so your support is highly appreciated. If you have any question regarding this video, let me know in the comment section below. Please support the channel on my Patreon account and make sure to hit on that thumbs up button below and do not forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram along with my 85,000 plus followers. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.